Okay, y'all. We got another hater in the building. Dame Dash is putting his little 2 cents in the mix on the Diddy documentary. I'm telling y'all, the veil is being lifted off of everybody. Okay? Now, I know Dame Dash being his feelings about certain things, but now, you coming at Diddy too? Are you serious? This is why I be telling y'all, I be wondering if Diddy and, Jay-Z really got beef. How do you defend his best friend? His brother, that they call it. Y'all, we about to talk about this. I see why Dame Dash is broke. He is a fence rider for sure. Y'all, let's get to it. Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you. To my day 1s, 2s, and 3s, thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all. And welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged. Some is not. And the fair act use is in my description box, y'all. So, let's get to it, y'all. Dame Dash and came out and spoke on the documentary, y'all. And he in his feelings. He act like he got an attitude that Diddy put this documentary out just like everybody else that's elites and, these little puppet masters that's in the industry that's mad. You see now where everybody stands. Dame Dash had the nerve to come out and say that he wouldn't do nothing like that, and he putting another black man down, and this and that and that and this, and he wouldn't do this for the white men and all of this. Y'all, I can't believe what I'm hearing right now, to be honest with y'all. Ain't nobody in the industry put other black people down the way Diddy has done. Diddy has built an empire off of putting his foot on his own artists' necks, off of being dirty, off of allegedly lining people up so that they won't have no competition with him. His artists being lined up because they want to leave the label. Y'all, it's so many things that have been put out here for years about Diddy. I'm going to say allegedly because I wasn't there. But this is what it's been saying. So it was okay. Where was Dame Dash when P. Diddy was all doing all this stuff to everybody else? This guy right here done got under my skin right here. Like, this documentary is revealing everybody in their bull crap right now. You mean to tell me that Dame Dash is defending Diddy too? This is how he's coming. Y'all, I'm going to let y'all listen to a little snippet of this. If you want to go and listen to the rest of it, go to Smoke News TV, y'all. And shout out to him for putting this little clip on here. It was from an interview or something like that. Dame Dash speaks on 50 Cent Combs documentary. And he said that he feels that the documentary is tearing down, a black man. Okay, y'all? Never mind, Diddy done tore down the whole industry, okay? Jay-Z and them done tore down the whole industry, including him. Beyonce done tore down the whole industry because they done gave them awards over everybody else that deserved it because they were on, got a seat on the, y'all already know. Let's go.
Recommend. Did you check it out?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we know that you were saying that it was not going to come out. So how do you feel that it actually is?
I honestly thought.
So Dame Dash was running around telling everybody that this documentary was never going to see the light of day. So he already got, egg on his face from that because the documentary actually came out. And I like these women. I don't know where they got this show from that he was on, but these women was coming with it on him. And saying, are you serious? The way that Diddy did everybody, you mean to tell me this is how you feel? They was coming at him. Like, they wasn't holding nothing back. They also came at him about Aaliyah, too, y'all. Saying that, why in the world, you sit up here and talk about Jay-Z and this and that and this. But everybody that Jay-Z was dating, you ran behind him to date. And he started getting a little upset on this little show, y'all. He started acting as if I would never go wife up somebody that then been banged by, his buddy and this and that and this. And he's saying, and they said, well, you dated Aaliyah and Jay-Z dated her first. Not only did you date Aaliyah and Jay-Z dated her first, and you was about to marry Aaliyah allegedly, okay, y'all? But Rachel Roy too. Jay-Z was with her first, and then you went after it. So they was checking him on this show, y'all. Let's go.
Based on like moral codes and like coming from where like a street ethic, I honestly didn't think that he would ever do that.
Why though?
I wouldn't.
So he said he didn't think 50 would do anything like that, put this documentary out because he wouldn't. Well, you're not 50, and 50 is not you. For years, you done let Jay-Z get away with a whole bunch of stuff that he done did, and I'm sure you done saw some things, and you kept quiet just like everybody else. Let's keep going.
Why you know what he has done?
Because it's just not my job to tell. I'm not a black man that's going to tear another black man down. Let them do that.
So he said he's not a black man that's going to tear another black man down. So you're supposed to let that black man continue to tear down everybody else, and you sit back and be quiet and watch it just like everybody else did in the industry. Y'all, when I tell y'all this documentary is hitting some serious spots and let you know how people in the industry really are and how they really feel about the things that was taking place. I'm not just talking about pause sessions that Diddy allegedly was doing. Not allegedly. We saw him doing a pause session on Cassie. We seen, that, what's her name? Kim Porter, what she went through. And she had to go have plastic surgery knowing she's a model and you went and messed her face up. And he had to get a plastic surgeon to come in and fix her face after he had put his hands on Kim Porter. Okay, y'all? Where was Dame Dash when all of this was going on? Well, that didn't matter. Why is it that everybody can be quiet when all this other stuff was taking place? But now they got something to say that this documentary came out. Not to mention the fact that he was putting paws on women. But the fact that, like I said, for years, this Tupac been the butt of the joke on movies and everything. And everybody was saying that Diddy had something to do with Tupac. What did you have to say about that? Oh, so it's okay for Puffy to bring another black man, women, whatever, little ones down, all of that. It's okay for Puffy to do it, but it's not okay for somebody to do it to Puffy. This is what Dame is saying. Y'all, Dame is a lame. Y'all, I'm just going to put it out there. It is what it is.
But also, like if somebody, again, allegedly, it just seems like somebody, violated his baby mother in front of his kid. So, yeah, but that's not how we deal with things from where we're from.
He said that's not how we deal with things from where we're from. You wasn't dealing with it. 50 is dealing with it. And he's dealing with it from where he's from. He's dealing with it what he wants, the way he wants to do it. What were you all to do? Just grow old and watch Diddy get away from years and years and years and years. How many years were people going to just sit back and watch Diddy and Jay-Z and them do the things that they are doing to people? How many years? And Beyonce too. We can't leave her out. Because it got good to her that her man and his best friend was running things. So she felt the need to use that power too. That's just address the elephant in the room. And I say this all the time. Even if it's a person that's on the streets and a man running the set and this and that and that and this, they feel that they got power too. Somebody better not mess with them because they're going to get their man for to do this and do that. Beyonce was pulling in that power too, y'all. It was a reason why all of these artists had to go get their awards and thank her, okay? Because if they didn't thank her, it was going to be some consequences from that. And we saw that. We saw the consequences, allegedly, okay, y'all? We saw that certain people that wasn't bowing down behind Beyonce, they didn't get awards even if they deserved it, y'all. We saw so many people in the industry career just go. You're like, what happened to this person? What happened to that person? What happened in this person? They put out a hit song and they just disappeared. Yeah, because people wanted them to disappear. They wanted to shine over them. And this jealousy in the industry was crazy. And for Dame Dash to come his little no tooth having self, no teeth period having self, out here and start talking his mess about 50. I ain't never took up for somebody this much in my life, and I ain't trying to take up for 50 like this, but the thing of it is, for one person to stand up against everybody and then everybody to be quiet through this whole situation, and then when somebody stand up to that person, everybody is coming out the woodwork. I didn't even hear him come out when that videotape came out with Cassie getting broke off in the hallway. Did Damon Dash say anything about that? Did he say anything about her getting kicked while she was down? Did anybody say anything about that? So why is he saying anything now, y'all? I see why Damon Dash is broke. I just have to put it out there. How in the world is he defended Diddy, y'all? How? I often wonder, is Dame Dash like I said, Jay-Z really into it like that? I often said that. Dame Dash seemed like he is a turncoat, a fence rider. That even people that done did him wrong, he's still running up behind them. This is the interview where he was at. Dame Dash goes off as he shares his reaction to 50 Cent's Netflix docuseries. And he's literally getting upset about it, y'all. He literally getting upset. And then when they asked him a question about Aaliyah, basically he was saying Aaliyah ain't never been touched by Jay-Z. But just like the person on this page says, Smoke News TV, how would he know this? How in the world would he know? And even what's the other guy? What is the other guy? I forgot his name. They brought him up in this video too. Smoke, no joke, some stuff like I don't know, something no joke, something like that. Choke, no joke. He came out and said he saw with his own eyes, and he was around during that time. Because, yeah, Dame Dash talked about him too. He wasn't even around during that time. He ain't nothing but a liar and blah, 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 blah. So, joke, no joke, he came out and he responded to Dame Dash. And he said, yeah, I was around during that time. And Jay-Z and Aaliyah was going strong. Holding hands, flowing up to events and all kind of stuff. He said, how would he know if he hit that or not? And I'm going to be completely honest with y'all. I don't think he cared. If Aaliyah broke up with Jay-Z and she was available and she was the hottest sub on the market, everybody wanted her during that time, and she gave Dame Dash a chance, even if she did mingle tingle with Jay-Z, I still think that he was going to still be with her. And this is what everybody is saying now, that Dame Dash, I told y'all, everybody that comes out and speak against 50 in this documentary, they're getting put on blast right now, y'all. All of their little bones is coming out the closet as well. And they said not only did he go behind Jay-Z with Aaliyah, but he went behind her with Rachel Roy too. So he needs to stop playing, because he was somebody that every time Jay-Z started talking to somebody, he wanted to try to take him. And now I'm starting to see why Jay-Z probably did him the way he did him. Because this could have been deeper than what we've been hearing for years. This is probably why Jay-Z played him the way he played him. And cut him out and didn't give him no money and cut him out the contract and out of the business and all of that stuff. And played him the way he played him. Because look how he was playing Jay-Z. Out of all the women out here, he wanted to go behind everything that Jay-Z was hitting. And now he being called on all his stuff while he trying to call out 50. Y'all, I don't know what to say. But y'all, it's getting real out here in these YouTube streets. With a lot of these celebrities, you're seeing their true colors coming out. This documentary, I didn't think it was going to get under everybody's skin or what, because I thought other celebrities was going to keep being quiet. They was quiet through the trial. They was quiet pretty much after the trial, other than a few little riffraffs that said a little few things. Nobody paid them any attention about the whole Lil Diddy stuff. We knew that they were going to the parties, and it is what it is. But the fact that people are getting that upset about this Diddy documentary is mind-blowing. Like, for real. You're seeing now how people really feel about this whole situation, how they feel about what the things that Diddy did. They really didn't care about how Diddy did people, and they down for whatever Diddy was down for. This is the people that's running out saying something right now. And I see the same thing when you're looking at Dame Dash. He tried to act like he's all for the people and this and that. How are you for the people when Diddy was treating the people like shitika? Like, this doesn't make no sense to me. But you're defending him. Y'all, let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Do you all agree with Dame Dash? Or do you think Dame Dash needs to go down and put his teeth in a bowl somewhere and sit down somewhere? Because really nobody don't want to hear nothing you got to say. And whereas people used to listen to him, I don't see nobody want to listen to him anymore. Because if you can defend Diddy, you might as well have been at the parties with him. Holding the coats and everything. Getting the people, prepping everybody. Putting the stuff in the cups for the girls to make sure they get some. This is what you might as well have been a part of. Because this right here don't make no sense. That people are defending bull crap like Diddy out here in these streets. I don't get it. He lined up allegedly with Tupac, and then he turned around and lined up his own artists. Allegedly. Okay? And you're defending him? You're defending him. He took people, little ones. I don't care if they was 17, 18, 19. They still were young. And he put them basically put them on a corner. Had him out here doing adult situations. Okay? For his entertainment. And he probably got paid off of some of this stuff. Probably got paid off of some stuff. A lot of people were passed around in this industry. And it didn't matter their age. Justin Bieber, they say he was passed around in the industry. What's her name? Rihanna. She was passed around in the industry. She was passed around to such high profile men, allegedly, that she ain't got to ever work a day in her life again. Okay? So, for him to do this and come out and go against 50 because of this documentary, it makes no sense to me, y'all. It really don't. It's a lot of haters in this industry. And it's a lot of people that was down for whatever Diddy was doing. And I don't get it, y'all. Like I said before, if Diddy had grew up in my neighborhood, Diddy wouldn't be here anymore. He wouldn't be here anymore. Seriously. People would be walking around with bad boy chain on. To this day. They would have been passing around through the set. Like, man, you got it this week, I got it next week. I'm with a bad boy chain. On everything. Diddy would not be here. So I don't get how everybody sit back and watched him dog everybody out. Take people money, do people like I don't get it. Even the security, I don't see how that you even cared about protecting somebody like that. I just don't. And I can't understand it. The security to everybody that, oh, I was with him for years. Oh, I was this, I was that. You sit back and watch him do dirt to people over and over and over again. And now that you're making money off of internet, everybody want to be like, oh, he said this story for years. Oh, he said that. Oh, yeah, it's a few things that has changed. A few things that has changed, y'all. And it doesn't make sense for people to defend people like this. It just don't. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Please like, share, subscribe if you like this video. And thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.